All right, Shalom. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to all the Akim here pushing this truth with all righteousness and sincerity. This your brother Taza Mike DeBar coming back with this truth from GMS Charlotte. And based on the title of this video, martial law is in the midst, man. Because we still living in the time of prophecy. And prophecy is martial law is going to be mandated on the four corners of the earth, and mainly here in America, man. Mainly here in Babylon. But this is an article I was looking at, and this was earlier this month in October, and this is San Diego Union newspaper. Let me see, military equipment distributed to the law enforcement agencies. That's right, because Trump also lifted that ban on these damn Shlaki. Trump lifted that ban on the police officers so they can have a lot of military equipment. And you should know why he did it, man. If you're in the spirit, you know why he did it. And he did it not too long ago. I think he did it like late August. Let me keep going. For decades, law enforcement agencies have requested supposed military equipment for the U.S. government to use in their efforts to fight crime and to protect the public. And you know that's bullshit, man, because they don't really fight crime anyway, man. They just enforce laws on the people, man. They do what the hell they want, man. And let me keep going. The federal program made headlines 3 years ago when the police in Ferguson, Missouri, deployed armed vehicles and high-caliber weapons in protests over the fatal shooting of an unarmed black man on an unarmed black teenager by a white officer. And that's what you're going to see, man. You think what happened in Vegas, man, they're not done, man. There's going to be another shooting with a Jake, man. It's going to really pop some shit off, man. And they really got to shut shit down, man. Because also you got what November 4 approaching, and that's what that Antifa so-called protesters. But really, we know that's George Soros paid in George Soros' pocket that they're gonna be trying to use. They're talking about we're trying to overthrow the government to get Trump out of office, man. And that's gonna do what, uprising the people, but also, man, that's gonna Trump's gonna shut down some of these major cities and implement martial law, man. And when he does that, man, it's all hell's gonna break loose out here. And we keep going. Responding to the outcry, President Barack Obama in 2015 restricted some items, including a re-proposed grenade launcher and other heavy-duty equipment, stressing that such items can eliminate and intimidate local residents and send the wrong message. And they know that, man. That's why you see a lot of your police officers, when they raid in some of these houses, they have military equipment on. They have military gear on, man, because they're getting the people, the masses of the people, ready to see this on a day-to-day basis, man. And let me keep going. The Trump administration resigned those limitations in late August, saying that they went too far. Amid the national debate over police use of military equipment, many law enforcement agencies in San Diego County returned hardware, including the mine-resist vehicle recorded by the San Diego Unified School District. But the requests for military supposed equipment have continued, some recently as May. Let me keep going, man. I'm not going to read all this article, man. I just want to get to the point, and the point I'm coming up on it right now. The local law enforcement agency, San Diego County, currently have about $1 million worth of military equipment, some of which was acquired as far back as 1991. And that's what you see, man. They already, and like the apostles already said, man, they already got this equipment. They've been having this stuff, man. Because you got to think about it. They got these things that got set up like Rex 84, Project Megiddo, all these other things that got set up to roll on Jake, man, and roll on the Jake neighborhood, man. They've been setting this up in the works, man. You see it playing out in the movies. They've been ready to shut these cities down, man. That's why you got to think about it. They always working on these major highways highways. Most of the time, they're working on these highways to make way where they can block you in when you can't go through, man. You can't. Would it be a better way for them to put their military vehicles on the highway to shut that city down, man, and barricade and keep all the people contained, man? Because like when you think about California, man, they got an epidemic going on in California with the hepatitis A, and also they got wildfires springing out there. So man, it's a lot of chaos about to hit these cities, man. These cities worldwide, it's about to be a lot of chaos about to hit these cities, and Trump and his administration, they ready to shut these cities down. But really, see how Bashar al-Assad, he's ready to shut America down, ready to shut this wickedness down, man. And let me keep going, man. Where was I? Including the Department of Defense. The items run the Gurmont from camera equipped robots and gang gear, assault rifles, and flashlights, man. And that's what you're going to see, man. They're going to have all types of stuff you've seen in movies, man. Your little robots walking the streets. You're going to see drones in the sky. All the stuff you see on all your little video games, Call of Duty and stuff is going to be out here in your face, man. It's going to be out here in your face. I mean, it's gonna be just straight chaos out here, man. Straight chaos, man. Let me just jump straight into scriptures. This is Isaiah 24:10. The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up. And that's what you're gonna see, man. When they barricade these cities, man, you won't be able to come in and go out, man. They're gonna be containing people, man. They're gonna be containing people for such reason, cause why, man? You people are what? You are slaves to this government, man. They own you, so they're gonna contain you. They're gonna be taking your children, taking your loved ones, and separating you, shipping you off in these FEMA camps, man. That's the whole plan, man. That's why this city is gonna be broken down. It's gonna be broken down, man. Let me keep going. And shut up, that no man may come in. And that's what. And when they shut you down, shut these highways and byways down, man. Well, no man go in and go out, man. It's gonna be straight chaos, man. Because people gonna be wondering where their loved ones is. Stress, especially when they're like a EMP or something like that happen, man. They're gonna shut these cities down, man. They show it in these movies, man, like The Fifth Wave, like what was it, Dark Knight Rises. With the Bane movie, how they just barricade and shut these cities down. It don't take long, man. These troops already been preparing for this, man. And most of these troops is chipped. So at the same time, when they chip, man, they just hit them with their MK Ultra, man. And they're gonna do what they say they're supposed to do, man. Let me keep going, man. I'm not trying to make this video too long. This is 2nd Esdras 16 and verse 70. For there shall be every place in every next city in a great insurrection upon those that fear Yahweh. And insurrection means an uprising, man, a violent uprising. And it said upon those that fear Yahweh. In verse 71, they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear Yahweh. They're going to be spoiling, man. They're going to be taking you out your houses, throwing you on these streets, throwing you in these concentration camps, putting you on these FEMA trains, and putting you, like, if you don't take that chip, man, they're going to put you in them guillotines, man. It's going to be straight anarchy out here. You see it in your Purge movies. They just preparing your minds, man. They preparing your minds for what's to come, man. You already got what? This is a wicked time, man. You got Halloween coming right up, man. So they putting these spirits out here to put the spirits upon you, upon these 2/3 and upon these heathens that rate chaos out here, man. Especially, man, when it's around these wicked high holy days for these damn elites and shit, man. They putting these spirits out there to put upon these people, man. You're gonna see more death by the numbers, man. You think Vegas? Nah, you're gonna see more death coming soon, man. You're gonna see a lot of death coming soon, man. It's gonna be crazy out here, man. It's gonna be crazy. And let me keep going. I'm gonna start over verse 71. They should be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear Yahweh. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. And that's what they're gonna see, man. Just like in that movie when they threw all them people out their houses, took away your goods, man. These martial law troops gonna take all your goods. You think you're gonna be stirring up these foods? Nah, man, they're gonna take all that stuff, man. Look at Puerto Rico, man. There was an article one of the brothers put out, man. They got militia groups down in Puerto Rico. They won't even answer why they're down there. So you should already know what they're doing, man. They're already setting up shop down there. They're getting people used used to seeing that. So another chaos in America, they're gonna implement martial law, and they're just gonna get people used to seeing the troops roaming the streets, man. That's what they want to do. They want a global. They want a new world order, a military mind state of order in America, man, in the four corners of the earth, really, of the whole world, man. Let me keep going. Right, yeah. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out in their houses, and then they shall be known who are my chosen. And that's when the trials of tribulation, man. That's when a lot of brothers in the faith gonna be getting tested as well, man. A lot of brothers gonna be getting tested, but they gotta stay in the spirit, man. He said, then you should be know who is my chosen, because they're gonna be looking. They're gonna be also looking for the men of the Lord too, man. We're not gonna get away from all this stuff that's happened, man. We already know what's about to happen. That's why we gotta stay in the spirit and gotta stay in pushing this word. So we when this stuff happen, man, we won't bug out like the rest of these people, man. That's why he said, then he'll know who's my chosen, man. Because you're still gonna be tested, man. Let me go to Second Esdras 15. Second Esdras 15, and let me start. I started at 17. Second Esdras 15-17. A man should desire to go in a city and shall not be able. Verse 18. For because of their pride and city shall be trouble, and their houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. And that's what you're gonna see, man. You're gonna see a lot of people you see in the world gonna be bugging out, man. They're gonna be afraid, man. The men of the Lord gonna be scared to say. So you know our spirit's gonna be uprising. Our heart's gonna be beating fast, man. Cause we're gonna be worrying about our next meal. Also, man, we're worrying about just trying to stay away from them troops, man. Trying to stay away from them damn FEMA troops and them damn UN soldiers, man, because it's going to be straight chaos out here, man. We ain't going to know what to do in that day, but stay in the spirit, man, to pray, man. That's why you got to keep girding up your loins right now, man, and stay in the spirit and keep pushing these videos and keep reading and exhorting brothers every day to stay and praying for one another and reading and learning from the prophets of the old, man. You gotta read and learn what they did in their past. They put the spirit upon them to do all them things they went through, man. All the prophets really put to death, man. We think about it, none of them live a glorious life, man. They just went out and did the word, man. That's what we was put on this earth to do. We was put on the earth to push the word, man, to death or to be saved, man. Regardless, our job is to go out here and push this truth, man. Push this truth and tell the people that, man, if you don't get right with the Lord, man, you're gonna get killed, man. And that's what they fail to realize that, man. The Lord is not playing, man. This is it, man. Especially for you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. This is it. This is the last call. This is the last call for alcohol, like they say, man. If you don't get right with the Lord, man, you're going to die, man. Let me just get one more script, man. Yeah, I'm going to get one more script, man. Just going on back what I was saying. Jeremiah 16:4. For they shall die a grievous death. They should not be lamented. And that's what you're going to see, man. When these troops putting these people to death out here, ain't nobody going to lament for you, man, because they're going to be worrying about how they going to get away from these troops, man. They ain't nobody going to be lament for your brother Tyrone and Poo Poo and all them getting shot up, man. Because why? They're going to be trying to get away from the troops themselves, man. They ain't going to be trying to get thrown in them FEMA camps, man. And then we keep going. Neither shall they be buried, but they shall be as dung upon the face of the earth. Yeah, man, nobody gonna be burying these niggas. Ain't nobody gonna be burying these heathens. They gonna die where they gonna die where they at, man. They gonna be the damn dirt gonna bury their ass, man. Like you see in these movies, it's gonna be bodies on top of bodies, man. You gotta keep it moving, man. You gotta stay in the spirit. You ain't got time to be crying for your damn uncle, your grandma. You gotta know the spirit that the Most High judged them for their wickedness, man. You gotta know the Most High, He kills and make it alive, man. You gotta stay in the spirit. Let me keep going. And they shall be consumed by the sword and the famine, and their carcasses shall be meat for the fowls of the heaven and for the beasts of the earth, man. So, man, you gotta think about it, man. You gotta think that their body's gonna be for what? Fowls of the earth, for heaven, man, for these damn birds. So, man, you gotta think about it, man. So you gotta already know, man, the Most High is not playing, man. If He's gonna be putting a lot of niggas, women, children to death, man, for what? Their wickedness in their past life, man. Not taking and not hearkening to the word, man. You Israelite man, you hearken to the word, you can save your family, man. But a lot of jakes don't hearken to the word, man. They lead that they go after their wives, man. They follow behind their wives, man. So they're gonna get their wives and their kids killed, man. They're gonna be like dung gonna put on the face of the earth for the fowls of the heavens, man, for these birds and these other creatures, man. They're gonna eat upon their carcasses, like the scriptures say, man. And so, man, we living in some time of prophecy. We living in some heavy times, man. With the wickedness of Esau and these damn heathens being pushed out on the four corners of the earth for heavy, man. It's heavy. But brothers, just stay in the faith, man. Stay in the spirit. Keep doing the work. And I just want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to the Akim, pushing this truth with our righteousness and sincerity. Shalom, Akim.